Hi. Hi. Welcome to the ASMR ship. We're going to go on a little cruise tonight. This is one of the most relaxing places I can think of. One of the most relaxing sounds. The ocean, the open air, and I feel given the year that everybody's had, a little escapism and a little cruise sounds perfect. Don't you agree? Good. Well, I think first we have to decide where to go. So, I'm gonna ask you some questions, get some input from you about the kind of places you like to visit, what makes you happy, and then once we've got a location, I'm gonna go through some relaxation with you. That means some breathing, some guided sleep, some ear-to-ear stuff to make you feel more relaxed, and of course incorporate all the wave sounds and the outdoor sounds and everything like that. It should all culminate into one hopefully relaxing and sleepy sensation. Okay? Good. Alright, so first question. Are you looking for somewhere hot, sort of medium, manageable? Maybe somewhere a little bit cooler? Maybe the country that you're from is too hot right now? Give me an idea of climate. Okay, somewhere reasonably hot, but not somewhere that's just so hot that air is unbreathable. People always say that England's weather is horrible, but it's kind of dreary. But at the same time, I really like rain and rain sounds, so it suits me. I do enjoy getting a tan though. That's always something that makes your skin look better. I also live by the seaside, so there is that. Okay. Now, whereabouts in the world are we looking to go? We could go like Europe and then sort of sail this way. We could go to North America. We can go to some of the Asian countries. We could go to some of the Nordic countries, although they're pretty cold. Gotta say, I've been to Iceland. It's beautiful. Yeah. Went in the hot springs there, naturally warmed from the center of the earth, and what an experience. Okay, but we're not looking for that today. Okay. Okay. How long are we looking to stay in these places for? We can go for a night, we can go for 2 nights, we can go for a week if you want. Okay. And we're looking for places with minimal restrictions. Understandable. Cool. Yeah. Alright. Well, we can dock in some places and maybe spend a week there. So you can go inland for a little bit, explore the local culture, have a look around, and then move on. That's the beauty of a cruise, isn't it? Cool. Okay. Alright. What's the total amount of time we're looking to get away for? Okay, that's doable. Yep. Now, are we looking for a more rustic experience? Sort of more DIY, do it yourself, find your own adventure, or a more curated sort of, I wouldn't call it high class, but a more comfortable experience. One where you looked after, you sort of pampered, if you will. Okay, yeah. I mean, we can even make a little bit of a hybrid between the two. Sort of, some places we can go a little bit more adventurous, some places we can chill out, relax, take your time, enjoy the sights, no pressure to do anything in particular. Sounds like a great holiday so far. enjoying this. Okay. What kind of activities do we want to do when we get to these places? You're looking for like a spa, a beach, something to relax, maybe a little bit more exercise, maybe you've built up a little bit of excess puppy fat in the past year by not doing much, and you want to go climb a mountain, or go see some hot springs, or maybe some more relaxed kind of nature trail or something like that. Or you can go see some culture. Italy's got some gorgeous sculptures, beautiful fountains, some lovely churches, places you can just kind of take in the grandeur and awe of it all. Italy's really nice. Yeah, okay. I like that. Yeah, we want to get a little bit of culture in there, of course, don't we? It's important. Okay, I'm starting to get a pretty good idea of what this cruise is looking like. What kind of entertainment and relaxing sort of activities do you want on board your cruise? So this is stuff on the ship for you to do. You can have drinks delivered to your room. You can have fine dining experiences. You can go to the buffet, make your own food. We have a sauna. We have a gym. We have a hairdressers or a hair salon for you to get your hair done. Have tanning beds, places to relax and just kind of be pampered. We even have an onboard medical centre and an optician, so you can get your eyes tested at sea. Doesn't that sound relaxing? Okay. Alright, so we have a nice eclectic mix of locations. We have a nice eclectic mix of activities. I think before we set off, we should have a little bit of guided relaxation and guided sleep. Sound good? Okay, good. So the first thing that I want you to do is to regulate your breathing, of course. It's the most important part to relaxing, and simply changing your breathing regularity and slowing it down can really have a relaxing effect on the rest of your body. Everything starts with regulating your breathing, okay? Now you can close your eyes if you want, or if it makes you feel more relaxed, but loosen your shoulders, move your neck around, just make sure everything is feeling relaxed and tension free, okay? Good. We're going to do 3 on the inhale and 3 on the exhale, okay? 3 seconds. Short pause. Now you can breathe in through your nose and out through your mouth if it helps. You can do it all through your nose, either or. Some people it feels unnatural, so that's perfectly fine. Whatever makes you feel better, okay? There are no hard and fast rules when it comes to relaxing. It's just an enjoyable process. Now, just let you briefly close your eyes. You can reopen them in a second, but the first thing I want you to do is to take in the sounds of the ocean, the relaxing wave sounds, and just listening to them lapping at the side of the boat. If you concentrate hard enough, you can almost feel the open air, smell that lovely sea breeze. There's a kind of relaxing therapy effect of just breathing outdoor air. It's so underrated and rarely talked about, but if you wake up early on a spring morning and you go outside and the temperature is just perfect, that is one of the most relaxing sensations and experiences I think there is. We are naturally programmed to enjoy the outdoors and to find it like a natural sedative, if you will. Even when it doesn't make us sleepy, it makes us feel at ease. And it's that feeling of being at ease and tension free that I want you to try and harness. Okay, we're going to tap into that. It's in everybody, and it's easily accessible just below the surface. See, modern life is all just kind of takes place about here, and it's mostly just noise between you and me. It's mostly just a lot of noise. And just below that, there's a serenity and a calm. And if you just take a second, it can be accessed really easily, and it's not that difficult if you practice. I remember a technique that I was shown a long time ago that really helped me when it came to stopping unwanted thoughts in my head, or just kind of having a little bit of a break from the excessive noise of modern life. You want to go to somewhere relaxing, like the ship, somewhere you feel at ease, somewhere a little bit detached from stresses and things that bother you, and you're going to access what is called the silent gap. Okay. Now it sounds a little bit exotic and weird and not something we're used to, but it's really simple. It's the idea that we're just going to have a little bit of a break between excessive thoughts. See, oftentimes when we're trying to sleep at night, thoughts just come in from all angles, and we're really just kind of observing them. We're not doing much that's active, and it can kind of get away from us and cause us to just stay awake or stare at things or not switch off when we really need to switch off. Okay, so the silent gap is the idea that if you can just make a little crack, just a little small gap in between those thoughts, just for a few seconds, it'll really help you to relax and sort of take back control of your own mind, just for a little bit. So I want you to again regulate your breathing, and just any stray thoughts that appear, any stray thoughts that just try and cross your consciousness, you're just going to say, stop. Okay? Just stop for a few seconds, just long enough to open up a little gap, and then they can resume. We're not going to try and run before we can walk. It's pretty simple at first, okay? And you might not get it the first try, but you might be able to at least slow them down. So just any thoughts that try and come in from any angle, anywhere, we're just going to say, stop. Just long enough to open up a little gap, okay? Just a little gap. Anything, stop. Good. Now, whenever I was struggling to sleep, I've tried this. It doesn't always work for me, but I remember the first time I was shown it, it really blew my mind. It really worked well, and something about just a couple of moments of genuine serenity, where you're actually not thinking about anything. It's so undervalued, and when you experience it, it's like, wow, this is actually true silence. It just feels like your brain breathes a nice sigh of relief. No tension or stress or any kind of thinking that leads you down rabbit holes. It's just not relevant for a little bit. There's plenty of time to go with that tomorrow, but for now, this is your time. Back to your breathing. I want you to now close your eyes, okay? Just close your eyes again, making sure all the muscles in your head and your neck are all nice and relaxed. You're not stiff or holding tension. You're just sort of letting your arms fall where they may, letting your back kind of touch the back of the seat or the bed. Just kind of being neutral. More often than not, we're kind of holding ourselves in a slightly unnatural position, but it feels good to just let everything go. Okay, now once you feel satisfied that you're completely relaxed, I want you to turn your attention to back of your neck, close your eyes again, just for a brief minute, and focus on the sensation of just relaxing. It's almost like a sort of pulse that emanates through your body, and it starts right here. This is the same place that most of us experience ASMR. It's going to travel down the back of your neck, like a physical sensation. And if you concentrate, you can really genuinely feel that. Moving into your shoulders and down here, down to the tops of your arms. It's going to go across your chest and down your arms, down past your elbow into your forearms, and then to the tips of your fingers. It's really pleasant and relaxing, and it just feels like a nice, almost kind of pulsation down to your legs, to the back of your legs, into your feet, and then as soon as it gets to the tips of your toes, it starts again from the top, down through your neck, into your shoulders again, down to your arms, across your chest, out of the tips of your hands, and then on into your legs. This is accompanied by a sinking feeling, but not the negative kind, the pleasant kind, pulling you down a little bit closer to sleep. This is the point where we usually tend to resist it, but this time I don't want you to resist it. And if any thoughts appear, any stray thoughts that we're not interested in engaging with right now, remember, we're just going to say stop. Stop. This is your time to relax. Now this relaxing sensation is just going to continue to make you feel heavier and heavier. Your breathing is going to intensify this feeling, making it stronger and stronger. And it's going to combine with the relaxing sounds of the wave and the ocean and the outdoors, and just kind of culminate into one sinking, relaxing, heavy sensation. You're doing very well. You're doing very, very well. This sensation is just bringing you closer and closer to that lovely sensation of sleep. And this is going to carry you through the night. Now, while we're asleep, we can dream, but we want pleasant dreams. We don't want to be entertaining anything that's unsavory or stressful doing. So, as soon as we get to the bottom of this sinking feeling, we're going to reach a plane. Now, this is a place where you can create whatever you want. You can draw from positive experiences, you can escape to wherever you like. This is really just down to you and your imagination. And if you've got a strong imagination, you can pretty much conjure anywhere in your head that helps you to relax. Almost like an artist painting a picture. If you want a little bit of rain, we just put some rain in. If you think of a relaxing place from your childhood, somewhere that made you feel safe or relaxed, we can go there. And as long as we're in this deep, relaxed state of sleep, we can picture it almost perfectly, almost as if it was in 4K resolution. Every single pixel is detailed, and it's like we're there. And it's not just your eyes, you can smell the smells from the place, you can hear the sounds from the place. It's as real gets. And again, if anything just presents itself that we don't want to be there, any thoughts that might disrupt the experience, we're just going to say stop. Stop. This is your time to relax, and nothing is going to disturb you. Especially not here in your own mind. This is the place where you have complete control, and nobody is going to dictate to you what this dream looks like other than you. Now, you may not want to dream, you may want to just float through sleep, rejuvenating your body, rejuvenating your mind, and that's absolutely fine. That's the purpose of sleep. It's when we take everything that we've learned throughout the day, everything that's affected us, and we just kind of have some time to process it. All the engines that have been firing switch off and recharge, if you will. It's almost like a phone. This is our time to recharge. And sleep is so important. It's so good for making us feel better, making us happier, making us more able to recognize happiness in other people. That's true. We're more susceptible to negative emotions when we don't sleep or we have very little sleep. And chronic sleep deprivation can lead to weight gain, stress, anxiety, all things that we don't want. And the inverse is also true. When you get enough sleep, when you get good quality sleep, it can lead to so many improvements in your life that you wouldn't even think of. Better fitness, better appetite control, more happy, less anxious, less sad. And it all starts with controlling your sleep processes, not letting them be dictated by external forces, not letting stray thoughts keep you awake, not letting things stress you out or interrupt a time that's really just for you. As soon as you can take back your evenings and sort of take back your sleep, you'll start to notice that your life gets a lot better. Now, it takes time. To turn a phrase, it's not exactly something that can always happen overnight, but as long as you set it as a priority, and the fact that you're here with me means that I think you understand that. But as long as you start to set it as a priority and put sleep above other things and see it as an important and pleasurable part of your evening and not just a necessity or something that can be traded for more work, then you really will start to feel more positive in general in every aspect of your life. You're doing really well. It seems to me like you're very much in a deep state of relaxation. I just want you to listen to the sounds of the waves. Just continue to breathe slowly, deeply, and to be relaxed. Now you can create your own new places. It doesn't have to be here. It could be anywhere that you find relaxing. And the more you strengthen your imagination and relaxing skills, the easier it is to tap into those. Just relax. You're doing great. Just relax. Keep your breathing regulated and slow